to everyone. In this video, I am going to discuss about the program which is having two classes. What will happen if we have two classes? Okay, let us see. Here we are having a classroom which is named the class which is named room. In that I declared two variables length and breadth and a function which is having two integer type variables, okay, as their arguments. And in that function what I did is just I assigned the uh, parameters arguments passed for the get data to length and breadth. Length equals to a and breadth equals to b. So till the class completed. Next I started one more class, that is public classroom area, in which I am having main function. Okay, if you observe, in the we are having two classes but having only one class with the main function. Okay, so if you observe here what I did, I defined one variable area and I created an object, right? This is the object which is of type room. Room room equals to new room. Okay, here we created an object which is of type room. Okay, room class object is room. So through this object, whatever the data and whatever the functions we have in the room class, that can be accessed. How? Using the dot operator. Okay, period operator. In Java literals, we have seen the separators. In separators, this is one of the separator, period, right? So using this separator, this period operator, we can access the variables in the room class and also even the function. So using that room dot get data is the function through which we can pass values to the get data function. Okay, so after this statement what will happen, it calls the function which is in the room class. Then it starts initiating length a. Here 14 is given for a, 10 is given for b. So length equals to 14, breadth equals to 10 you will get. Then after this, accessing this, it comes to the next line of the main function. What is given here? Area variable is equals to room dot length. Length is in what class? Room class. Room is the object. So using the object room, we are accessing the length which is in the room class and into room dot breadth. So these two multiplied means 14 into 10. Okay, then we are printing the area. Now what will be the output? Let us see. Go to the command prompt. This is the command prompt window. Here what we have to do first? Java C. What is the file name here? Ma? Room area, right? Sorry. Room area dot java, right? Press enter. Yes, no errors. Now go to again notepad where we have saved. Just go to file and here once observe, open, you click and select here all files. Here if you observe, see room area, this is the notepad file, that is Java file. Next here we are having room area class and room class. For these two, it's created a class file. But while executing, what will run? Room area class. This will be executed, right? Because this room class is not having any main function, and this is having the main function. So which class is having the main function, that will be executed while execution. So let us go to that command prompt. Now take JAVA Java room area. Okay, press enter, you will get 140. Got it? Understood? Okay, like this we can have two classes, but only in one class you can have the main function. Okay, understood? If you have any doubts, specify that in the comment section.